Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's actually Saturday morning, and today is November 9th, 2024. Thank you for joining me. My name is Elaine. This is Real Talk with Elaine. This is my weekly update. This is, if anybody doesn't know me, you're not familiar with me, my name is Elaine, and I have been on this Mounjaro journey now for 33 weeks. And I'm sorry, I'm not coming to you this morning looking all dazzled up or anything because I'm really tired. I took my shot very late last night. So this is my day 2 after my shot. And I am experiencing my typical little fatigue this morning, so I'm not quite awake, but I wanted to come before you and just share this quick little video about how week 32 went for me as I downsized from or I titrated down, should I say, from the 12.5 milligram, which I was on for about 2 weeks, and I just felt it was a little too strong for me, and I titrated down to 10 milligrams. So I'm sorry, I'm looking because I wanted to make sure my dog didn't get out the yard. I thought he got out the yard, but he's over there. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that how I was doing back down on the 10 milligram. I was on 10 milligrams for about 2 months, I believe, and I did really well on it. I did get to a point where I felt like I was stalling, but now I think it's more of what I call set point weight. So let me just give you a quick background. I've been on Mounjaro since March 29th, 2024. I started at the 5 milligram. I did not start at the typical 2.5 milligram because I was with a weight loss doctor who knew of the shortages at that time. He knew I would not be able to get my hands on a 2.5, so I believe that's why he started me on the 5. Other people have suggested that, or other doctors that I've spoken to, my primary care, said he would have started me on the 5 just because of where my weight was at that time. But at any rate, 5 milligram was pretty aggressive when I first started, so I don't recommend that. I do know that Eli Lilly has this thing set up correct where you should start on a 2.5 just to get your body adjusted to it, because I kind of crashed as soon as I started on the 5. But because that was all they had in stock at the time and my doctor wanted me to be successful with getting started, that's what I started on. So I missed that whole 2.5. I can't relate to that at all. But I did move right up to, through the process. So I was on 5 milligrams for like maybe 3 months. Then I moved 2 months, I'm sorry. Then I moved to 7.5, and then I moved up to the 10. And then I eventually went up to 12.5. So over a 6-month period, that's how I titrated through. But then after being on the 12.5 for 2 months and just not feeling the same way as I did, not having the results as I did on the 10, I did go back and ask my doctor, could I drop back to the 10? So there we have it. So this is week 2, back on 10 milligram. I call 10 milligram the big boy because for me, it has been a very incredible tool for me to still be able to get my proper nutrition in. So I'm not feeling so satiated that I'm not able to eat the protein and the calories that I need. My caloric intake I try to do per day is about 1,800. I rarely make that, but I don't, like I said before, I don't do too much counting, like my calories step by step. I have been given some suggestions by some friends in this GLP-1 community to just try it, even if I do it for a week, to see if it pushes me out of this threshold that I'm in right now of where my weight is going back up and down like a matter of 4 or 5 pounds, but I'm not being able to get beyond 245. So my current weight, I still claim it as 245. I did share in my last video that I do have lymphedema. I've shared that several times. And if anyone knows what lymphedema is, it is It does cause a lot of swelling and inflammation, which is basically water weight too, and it's in my lower extremities. So I do try to make sure if I do release my water weight, and the way I do that is I do take Lasix, which is not really good for lymphedema, and I know that for all you lymphedema folk out there that know better. I know better too, but I only take it maybe once or twice a week so that I can get to so I can gauge where my true weight is. So that's been working for me. Don't do anything that your doctor wouldn't tell you to do, but certainly that's been working for me, and I like just being able to see where my real weight is, and that's helped throughout this 6 months, 7 months now almost. All right, so how did week 32 go? Because I took my 33rd shot last night. And so week 32 was pretty good. I was excited to be back on 10. I was able to eat. I did not have a lot of food noise. And if you don't know what food noise is, that's when you hear yourself in your head saying, oh, I want to eat something, or boy, I could really enjoy that burger, or I could really enjoy that steak and cheese, or that fried chicken, or whatever. So I really still did not have much of that. Maybe towards the end of the week, like Thursday, because I'll take my shot on Friday, so like day 6 and obviously day 7, food noise is kind of like back, but we're still with a control. Honestly, on day 7, which was yesterday, Friday, I didn't eat much at all. I got like leaves and sticks dropping down on this table that I'm sitting at outside in my yard. So I'm sorry, it's like I'm scared something's going to hit me because it's kind of windy this morning and it's very cool, but I'm getting ready to go walking. So I just wanted to make sure that I dropped this video before I went walking. But yeah, it's just like yesterday, I didn't eat anything at all. I was very distracted. I had a lot of things going on family-wise. And my last errand of yesterday, I had to run to see my aunt who is in a nursing home rehab. She just had surgery, major surgery 2 weeks ago. And I went over there to check on her before it got too dark. And when I got back home, because I had to get ready for Downsizing Divas live, as I moderated that last night. If any of you caught me on that, shout out in the chat that you were there. It was an amazing live, and I appreciate Downsizing Diva for asking me to moderate her chat for her. But definitely, I wanted to get back home and get ready for that. And when I got here, I realized, oh my God, I haven't eaten all day. And I mean, when I say literally, I did not eat anything all day. I was just drinking water. And that was all I did all day. I had totally forgot that I hadn't put anything in my mouth. And that was we started the live at 7 o'clock last night. So unfortunately, I did order something to eat and had it delivered. And I ate that after the live, which ended almost at 9 o'clock. And so I ate, and I took my shot and went to bed. So woke up this morning, and again, like I said, I do feel a little bit of fatigue, not real bad, and especially now that I'm outside and it's freezing out here right now. So I think I probably am going to be over that fatigue pretty quickly today. And I do have a couple of items on my agenda today to take care of. So I don't have time to sleep, that's for sure. I have a college fair after 10 for my mentee, and I have my mentee's 18th birthday party today. So I'll give a shout out to my mentee, my baby Jaden. And then I have a teachers reunion tonight with Akakik Academy. So I hope to be able to make that. Hopefully I'm not flat on my face by then, but I'm going to play that one by ear because I do know my Saturday is usually really rough. So I think I'm going to stretch myself. But if I go, I'll take some pictures and I'll put that in my next week's video. So week 33, 10 milligram Mounjaro on deck, and I'm doing fine. I appreciate all of you for dropping by. Just want to give a quick shout out for my video series that I've started on Real Talk with Elaine. So I want to make sure you all catch it. I already have one out there. It's called the Audacity series. And the first week 1 episode was the Audacity of Fear. And it's dealing with how we go through different fears once we are contemplating getting on this medication, after we're on the medication, and during the time that we are currently on the medication. So please check out the Audacity of Fear. It dropped. It is 30, maybe 5 minutes long. So while you're working out, while you're walking, just knock it on, and it'll take your walk down real quickly, or it'll take your workout down real quickly. We talked about that on Downsizing Divas website. Her live last night. How people can just throw these videos on while you're walking and while you're working out. Make sure you're doing that. That will help you stay encouraged while you're doing something encouraging. My next video drops on Tuesday this week, so make sure that you look for it. This one is going to be really tough, and it's going to be pretty deep, and it may be a little, if you have triggers, you might want to be careful about watching it. But it's called The Audacity of Childhood Abuse and Obesity. Okay? The Audacity of Childhood Abuse or Obesity and Childhood Abuse. I'm sorry. So it's the Audacity of Obesity and Childhood Abuse. A lot of things I'm going to share. I'm going to be pretty transparent in there. So I ask that you would please take time and watch it and provide feedback, get help, essentially, if this is an area where it will relate to you and your experience. So make sure that you check it out. Love you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. We are truly in fall. Like, look, this is my back behind me. I'm trying to see. So, I have a lake behind me, but those are the trees on the other side. The foliage is so beautiful. I love it. This is my favorite time of the year, just sitting out here and enjoying the beauty of the change in our seasons. So, love you guys. Talk to you soon.